the second out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. He hasn't looked like himself at all lately. You know, he's really struggled. I'm watching him drop his hands. You can see that his timing is off. He's really searching and trying to figure out why he's struggling so.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Hernandez. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McHenry has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Randall McHenry. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1 through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Michael McQueen, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In the air out toward right field. McHenry has it in his sights, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Next to bat for St. Louis, Orlando Arcia. It was a walk in his last trip. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. McHenry is under this one, hit the other way out toward right field, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 2-1. Striding in, Randall McHenry.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
McHenry.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that's too high. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down.
Stepping into the box, number 34. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the air now out to right field. Moving under it, McHenry. And that ends the inning. Cards leave one. They lead it 2-1.
7-inning stretch.
Stepping into the box, Randall McHenry, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
McHenry.
First pitch on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. High fly ball out to deep right field. Verdugo looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as we are all knotted up at 2. We've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty B, this is kind of...
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And this won't help either in a tie ball game as the catch is made, and now there are 2 gone to start the 9th. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Carlos Irizarry, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they take the lead. It's now 4-2.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fast.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randall McHenry. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Verdugo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
6-3 the final score today. Kenny McKee wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jordan Hicks closes the door for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the show. First opened in 2001. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Randall McHenry, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Paul Navarre will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here.
At the plate, Randall McHenry. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been an absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
Center fielder has a beat on it. 1 down.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day.
Digging in, Randall McHenry. He's been sending souvenirs into the seats at a record clip. If he manages to keep on at this pace, he could end the year with over 75 home runs.
And I would love nothing more than to see him do it. This is historic. This is why you pay the price of a ticket. You want to see this guy get his 4 at-bats. Can't tell you how monumental it would be for not only him, but for the game to see him get to 75 home runs.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is outside for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. So his remarkable season continues as the Brewers get on the board first. It's 1-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Ready for another shot now, Randall McHenry.
Randall McHenry.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Beck on at first, nobody out. That evens it up 1-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off him for ball number 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Digging in to try it again, Randall McHenry. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot. And with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
He just looks so confident at the plate. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle and strides to the plate like he owns it. Wouldn't be shocked if he got into another one.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So next to the plate for Texas, number 15. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, McHenry. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Brewers looking to celebrate in Milwaukee. Ready for another chance? Randall McHenry.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
High and deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-2 ball game. Jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days when the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking it.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Texas Rangers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Heading out towards shallow right. Number 31 retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the...
Into the box, Randall McHenry, who currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to...
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. So his remarkable season continues as the Brewers get on the board first. It's 1-0.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impression.
Coming to the plate now, Geraldo Estrada.
The third baseman, Geraldo Estrada.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to right field. McHenry back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So striding forward now, number 46. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And the Rangers are in the hit column, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Randall McHenry. He's been sending souvenirs into the seats at a record clip. If he manages to keep on at this pace, he could end the year with over 75 home runs.
And I would love nothing more than to see him do it. This is historic. This is why you pay the price of a ticket. You want to see this guy get his 4 at-bats. Can't tell you how monumental it would be for not only him, but for the game to see him get to 75 home runs.
Fastball called for strike 2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Cora recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Randall McHenry.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Popped him up. Number 4 has got it, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1, still tied 1 apiece. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brooks Heck. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
McHenry is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in, Randall McHenry. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot. And with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
He just looks so confident at the plate. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle and strides to the plate like he owns it. Wouldn't be shocked if he got into another one. He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Digging in now, Jairo Munoz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Jairo Munoz.
Come on, go hard, you're scoring. Go hard.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Texas Rangers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 55 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jose Castillo records the save, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.